Hello my friends, welcome to this little saga about the restoration of this workbench, which led to 11 videos. Now we've made all the hard work of sanding, we can now attack the vitrification. Very important in this configuration, the wood was extremely dry after having made all the décapage. So there was a necessity really important for making an underlayer. So this underlayer is good for feeding the wood. In the present video I will show you how to put the undercoating, underlayer, and also how I'm making the first layer of vitrification. Let's go! So here I will be using this pinceau. This is called a spalter. This is specialized for wood. You can recognize it because it has very thin hairs. And I will make the mix here on this chair, and here I fit in. So we shake the product. And now we're ready to put it on the wood, on the clean wood. So this undercoating is there for nourishing the wood. It will also make that the other products you put on it will not be excessively absorbed by the wood because it's very dry now. Make sure that you have you can be generous and make sure that you have quite a regular coverage without any irregularities. Here's a bit of bad news. The time for this to dry out is 24 hours. Here I'm putting only one layer because the vitrification is a very strong protection. Now we forget the old paper of 240 and we put a new one. So now with this product, the wood has become again a little bit rough, and this will be the principle for the next phases, is that we will put a layer of coating, of protection, and then we will sand quickly with a 240. This vitrification, this is for heavy duty, for stairs, etc. So it's perfect for my workbench. We shake, of course. So what is vitrification? It's a product which will become very hard and which will protect the material on which has been applied. And we're taking the same pinceau than yesterday, which I rolled in plastic. If you're not protecting your pinceau against drying out, they will become hard like this here. So for the vitrification we have to be careful because this is quite a dense material, and so we have to put it very evenly on the boards, otherwise you will have some traces and you will have some irregularities, even if at the same moment as we will sand in between each of these layers we will be able to correct it. So I'm doing it this way. First one layer like this at 90 degrees of the sense of the wood, and then I'm going, very important, in the veins of the wood. First layer is through, but it's still slightly rough, which is normal when you're making vitrification. So we continue the sanding with the 240. So this is typical when you're sanding varnish or vitrification, it goes like this. So that's why you have to change it regularly. Now we go for the second layer of vitrification. So now after this second layer, it's getting much nicer to touch. So now I do the same again, sanding with a new 240 paper. And by the way, you notice while doing more and more layers you put, the less and less liquid is going away for the coating. That's it, my friends. The undercoating, the underlayer is now put, as well as the first layer of vitrification. I can now invite you to join the next video in which I'm showing you how I did the next steps of vitrification. I put 7 layers here. Don't worry, you won't be bored because I'm not showing you every single layer. Nevertheless, I'm showing you some extracts, enable you to see how the surface is evolving. So see you in a minute on Happy Hour TV 1.